Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ben. Got another food reaction for you today, and psyched because it's been a long time since I've had this. But this used to be my go-to for many, many years. So it's Popeyes, specifically Popeyes, the chicken strip meal. So yeah, I used to eat this all the time when I was in the Army. Popeyes has a deal with the Army to be on their bases. It's one of the few fast food restaurants that could be on Army bases. That and Burger King. So when I was in the Army, I ate a lot of Popeyes, ate a lot of Burger King, as well as the Army food. Army food was not quite as good as Popeyes or Burger King, but whatever. It was free. Anyways, so yeah, I got the 5-piece chicken strip meal here today. They have a 3-piece meal, but when you can get a 5-piece meal for just a little bit more, I think it's always worth it. And they come in 2 different varieties, come in regular and spicy. I always get the spicy. I like really spicy food. So let's open it up and see what we got in here. So I got the buffalo sauce. It's called Bayou Buffalo. I don't remember like back in the day, like 15, 20 years ago when I started eating Popeyes, I don't remember this ever being like on the menu. I think this is relatively recent, like maybe within the last 3 years or so, they added this Bayou Buffalo sauce. Never really tried it before. Hopefully it's not too spicy with the spicy chicken combined with the buffalo sauce, but we'll see. So first impression, the chicken strips, they're all pretty uniform in that they're not too like wide. I find that the chicken strips from Popeyes are a little bit skinnier. I'm not sure why. I guess they just slice them skinnier at the factory. But if you go to different restaurants, like a sit down restaurant or like a Raising Cane's, even another fast food chicken strip restaurant, you'll find that their chicken strips are wider. And it's always like this at Popeyes. They're a little bit skinnier, but I don't really think it affects the taste at all. And I have no preference if they're skinny or wider. I just care if they taste good. The breading, I'm just checking the breading on each one of these. They're very crispy. So the regular crispiness on these strips is sort of similar to like an extra crispy at the KFC restaurant. So you'd have to order specifically extra crispy at KFC to get this level of crispiness. And that's what I really like about the Popeyes tenders. Moving on to the fries. So most of the fries are in the box, and that's fine. I don't care if some of the fries fall out into the box as long as I get the proper amount of fries. Here's a little fry pouch. I got a small meal. With this much chicken, I don't need a large fries and a large drink. Small fries will suffice. They smell like they're seasoned really well. It's been a while since I had Popeyes fries, but from what I remember from Popeyes fries is they're seasoned a lot more than like McDonald's or Burger King. And you can actually see they're not yellow like Burger King or McDonald's fries. They're actually like a brownish orange from all that seasoning. I think that's great. What else we got in here? Got the biscuit, of course. I should have asked for some grape jelly. They did not put some grape jelly. Oh, but they did put honey. So at least I can have some honey with my biscuit. Most of my friends and family don't really like these biscuits. They said they're too dry, but I love them. This is one of my favorite parts of the meal. All right, so let's crack open this Bayou Buffalo sauce. Let's see what it tastes like with the spicy strips. Hopefully it's not too spicy together. Okay, first impression, that's a pretty good buffalo sauce. That's really good, actually. I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, so like actual buffalo wings and buffalo sauce is really popular a lot more popular than where I live now down here in Texas. But this is good. Check out this Bayou buffalo sauce. It's really good, just like I remember. Crispy on the really crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside. And I'm thinking now maybe they do the thin cut chicken strips because they're faster to cook. Anyone who's worked in the food industry, it's shorter to cook or whatever. Fry cook like myself knows, like the thicker piece of meat that you have that you want to fry, whether it's fish or chicken, whatever, the longer it's going to take. So maybe these thin strips enable them to cook them faster and also more uniformly, so you won't have any cold spots in the middle. So I've never gotten a cold spot in one of these, but if you order like a chicken sandwich or something like that at other restaurants, sometimes you do get a cold spot in the middle. But these are perfect, like every time, perfectly cooked. You just can't go wrong with the Popeyes chicken strips. I do order the regular chicken at Popeyes, but I really prefer these strips because you just get a perfect, even cook every time. So let me wash this down with some sweet tea. Not much to say about the sweet tea. I mean, it is sweet tea. I actually think Popeyes is a little bit sweeter than other fast food restaurants' sweet tea. And something that's unique about Popeyes, you can get the sweet tea in like a big, large plastic bag. They sell it by the gallon, but it's in a plastic bag and it has a screw top. Maybe I'll buy one someday to show y'all. But I always thought that was funny. You could buy a bag of iced tea, sweet tea, at Popeyes. Other places you can buy like an actual gallon jug, like at Bush's Chicken. Not Popeyes, you get a big plastic bag. All right, let's try the fries here. It's been a long time since I had some fries. Yeah, there's just so much more seasoning here compared to your average fast food fry. I mean, there's obviously salt, pepper, and there's also some other spices. It tastes like some paprika or something like that. It's not just salt and pepper, but it's obviously something else to give it that orange and sort of reddish flavor. But I like it, and they're extremely thin cut compared to like McDonald's. McDonald's is thin cut as well, but Burger King actually has some thicker cut fries. These are extremely thin cut, and I like them. Actually, with the thin cut fries, you just get more crispiness all around. Let me see what they're like when I dip it in the sauce. That's good. And again, that's a very good buffalo sauce. Very good. I'm surprised with this buffalo sauce. I thought I'd be disappointed. I almost went with the ranch, but I saw the buffalo and never tried it before. I figured I'd try it out. Okay, just one thing here left to try. That's the biscuit. So the biscuit at Popeyes sort of comes, it's not like pre-cut, but it sort of flakes apart in the middle. So you can just sort of pull it apart with your hands gently. If you work your way all around, you can pull it apart. There's no need for a knife or anything. And I think I literally dropped like one crumb just doing that gently. So be gentle with it, and you could just pull it apart with your hands. I'm not going to try it with the honey. I like honey, but I'm not in the mood for something that sweet right now. Maybe if I'd gotten the grape jelly, I'd put it on, but I'm not in the mood for honey right now. I'll just give it a try as is, dry. I don't know how they get the butter flavoring like on the inside of the biscuit, but it tastes really good. Like you get the butter flavoring all the way throughout the biscuit, the inside and the outside. I know at McDonald's, when they bake their biscuits, they just brush the top with butter, the top and maybe the bottom. But there's obviously no way to get it like on the inside. So if you have like a McDonald's biscuit, you just get that butter on the top and the bottom. But the middle can be a little bit dry. But the middle of this it's not that dry. It's actually kind of moist, a little bit spongy. And that butter flavor is all the way throughout this biscuit. So I don't know how they do it, but it's really good. So this meal overall, I mean, the 5-piece spicy chicken strip meal with the Bayou buffalo sauce and a biscuit and a sweet tea. Um, I mean, this is like the perfect lunch. I don't think you can beat this. Let me see. It's 10.39. So yeah, I mean, it's not extremely cheap as far as fast food goes, but 10.39. This is definitely going to be my lunch and dinner. I mean, there's a lot of food here. So 10.39 for 2 meals. It's really not that bad overall. Considering the way everything tastes and the price, I'll give this a 9.7 out of 10. I don't know how it could be better. The fries, I like them. Maybe they could be. They're a little. They weren't cold, but maybe they could have been a little hotter, a little bit more fresh. But other than that, I mean, it's a really good meal for around $10 that you could probably stretch into 2 meals. Does anyone else out there like Popeyes? Do you prefer Popeyes over KFC? Most of my friends and family prefer KFC over Popeyes, but I'm a Popeyes guy. I love the chicken strips and their mashed potatoes, which I did not get today, but we'll get probably sometime next week. Try their mashed potatoes again. Let me know in the comments and like and subscribe. And or do you like Church's better? I know Church's is only in a few states here in America, but they are a Texas-based company. Do y'all like Church's better? Let me know in the comments. Again, highly recommend this Popeye chicken strip meal if you're looking for something to eat. Be safe. Take care. Over and out. See y'all later.